Hey, what's going on, B-Risers? Hope you're doing fabulous. We're in the new year, 2019. It's also a new day. So I thought I would say Happy New Year, Happy New Day to you. Every day is a new day to change your life, make small changes to better your life, to better yourself. And that's really what I want to talk about in this short video I'm going to roll out with. I wanted to talk about plans for 2019 and even my predictions of what's going to happen in the future. So lately, you guys, I've been experimenting with my body. If you guys have been too, let me know down in the comments section. I love hearing from you. But I've been doing lots of different experiments, just testing different foods on the body, seeing what type of effect I get from the foods. And a lot of you guys that have been detoxing or have done even just a short, say, juice fast, once the body starts cleaning up, starts eliminating toxins and what it doesn't want, basically just waste that the body's been holding on to for years. Once it starts opening up the gates, so to speak, and you start introducing certain types of foods, you can get quite the reaction. But my plan for the next while is I'm going to be building my body back up. And the reason I'm doing this is I love snowboarding, I love staying active. And so this period of time is where I'm going to be doing a lot of snowboarding. And so I really want to make sure that I'm nourishing all my cells and my muscles. And so, yes, I'm still trying to clean out my bowels, my large intestine, small intestine, and that's going to take some time, continually working on hydrating the body and just cleaning up all these different areas. But I also want to be able to continue my physical activity. And with snowboarding, it's pretty hard on the muscles and joints. So for me, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be consuming more, of course, more fruits and vegetables and doing smoothies as much as I can. But I'm also going to be introducing more legumes. And you guys have known I've been eating wild rice. I've been eating whole grains. And so I'm also going to be trying to sprout these more and see how I feel. So we're going to experiment with that. But, I do believe there are a lot of health benefits with eating whole grains and legumes. And especially if you're into a building phase and you're up north like me, it can help out, it can balance us out. And then, probably the springtime, summer, I'll be back into really with the fruits and cleansing and doing more detoxes. But for now, we're going to be looking at just kind of building myself up again. And that's really what I wanted to say to you guys. Where I come from is I'm really about balance too. And if you need to take a break from detoxing, follow your intuition, follow what your body's telling you. If you need to take a break, that's what I'm about. I'm about balance and taking it slow if you need to, and not kind of jumping into the deep end of detoxification. Some people need to do that though, depending on your health condition. So what I'm finding though is for people that are not really going after any major health issues, if they're jumping right into the deep end of detoxification, they're having a hard time, swimming in the deep end, and then these people maybe jump in to all these other different diets, and they're just lost. So I'm about having a balanced, healthy lifestyle long term, and for me, what I've been finding is legumes and whole grains. So, we're talking about buckwheat, even millet. There are some healthy whole grains. And when, some people may say, well, you could just have some meat. But what I'm looking at is like, what are the animals eating? If you look at, chickens and even fish, they are fed grains and seeds. And cows, well, the ones that are not in factory farms being fed soy and whatnot, they're into like, eating the grasses. So that's why wild rice for me is really beneficial, because it is like a grass and it's got lots of B vitamins, magnesium. So some people were asking me about anxiety. So you really want to look at B vitamins. You want to look at increasing your magnesium. That's going to really help the nervous system. And that is basically my plan for this period of time. And, if that's what I'm doing. So I'm not trying to say like you should do this, or that's just what I'm doing for the time being. Going to be building myself up. And what I feel too is that I don't feel like we need to put labels on people, or I feel like that's how you kind of box them in. So I'm very much of like experimenting on your own, seeing what works for you in your environment. Test foods on yourself. If you get a bad reaction, then try to stay away from that food for like a week, and then reintroduce it and see if it happens again. It may even have to be longer that you eliminate it. So it's like a really elimination diet, and then reintroducing certain types of foods to see how they react with you. So that's my plan for this short period of time. If you have any plans, I'd love to hear them. Please share them down below, what you're doing. And as for this new year, what I feel is going to happen, I really feel, that technology, we're really merging with technology. And especially when we're coming into 2020, I feel like it's really going to take off with AI, artificial intelligence. And just like anything, there's positives, negatives, and then just, this kind of whole gray area. So there's lots of benefits with technology, but, there's also some other aspects that we may not like that's gonna surface. And I also feel that just like the human body, cleanses itself and then builds itself up, gets new cells, eliminates cells, there's going to be a real cleansing of the planet. And Mother Nature is going to, really be that driving force. And there's going to be some cleansing that will need to happen. And then there's going to be, a rebuilding and kind of rebirth. And there's going to be a lot more people that are going to be awakening and opening up to experimenting, and especially in terms of fasting. I find more people are opening themselves up to that and testing it on themselves. And there's going to be a lot more that we're going to find out in terms of the benefits of fasting and what we are learning about the human body. So I think there's so much more that's going to be coming out in terms of health and healing, natural healing. And with that, there's always going to be that dance, or, the opposing views as well. So that's my take on 2019. If you have any predictions, leave them down below, and stay tuned for more videos. Catch you guys in the next one.